A strong woman aspires both compliment and criticism graciously, knowing that it takes both sun and rain for a flower to grow. A very pleasant day to you all, respected members and my dear friends. I am Glario FELIS DOLNA from SHRIMATI Indira Gandhi College, TRICHY, and I am here to talk about independence for women is still a dream. I have a question within me stating that to celebrate the independence of my country from the foreign rule every year on August 15 is the real sense of independence? No, it is not independence, it is independence. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets in hot water. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets in hot water, says Eleanor Roosevelt. Being a woman, I want freedom for women in making their choices regarding a lot of things. For me, the real sense of independence also means to live the life the way I want to live, with freedom and without fear. I want freedom from the fear of being judged, freedom from the fear of being sexually harassed, freedom from the fear of disappointing my loved ones, and so forth. Gandhiji said, "The day a woman can walk freely on roads at night, that day we can say that India has achieved independence. The day a woman can walk freely on roads, that at night, that day we can say that India has achieved independence, freedom from oppression. I want a day when I would hear less or no news on women rape cases, girl child abortion, teasing, dowry deaths, etc. I'm waiting for a day when and women could live in an equitable society. I'm looking forward for a day when a woman or a girl child will be considered as a blessing instead of being a burden in the family or society. The woman who does not require validation from anyone is the most feared individual on the planet. A woman who does not require validation from anyone is the most feared individual on the planet, says Mahadosa Najumi. Freedom to make my own mistakes. I should have the freedom to make my own mistakes. If I make a mistake, I should have only myself to be blamed. And if I do succeed, I will have only myself to thank for. And this is what to bargain. All things which I do should root from me, which I think is a good thing. For me, I'm sure to say that when you're not under the influence of other people, you will be able to know how strong you are, what you're capable of, and you would be able to know yourself more. I like being a strong, independent woman, and to be honest, I was never afraid to be so. I like being a strong, independent woman, and to be honest, I was never afraid to be on my own, says Dido Armstrong. Freedom to be responsible. If you crave for independence and freedom, then better you should be responsible too. When you don't want others to tell you what you should do, what you should not do, then better do it on your own. Freedom also means to be responsible. True independence also requires one's aspiration to lead a good life, good health, good society, yourself if you truly want to be. Freedom to have me time. It never matters. It never ever matters how many fights for independence of women may occur. But women, they themselves should be aware to have time for themselves. A woman will also crave time for herself, for resting, and to have her time on her own, and to have time to read books, watch television, etc. Nobody should demand this time and ask anything during the time, because they cannot disappoint them at that time of asking. They may feel guilty at that time for avoiding things. So no one is allowed to demand anything because they also need time for themselves. Freedom to have economic independence. Women should also taste the sweetness of economic independence. They too wish to do things on their own. They too will wish to spend money for their wishes and for the family. Then they should have the freedom of economic independence so that they can buy things for themselves and for their family under their own wish and will, not depending on others for that. Marriage should not be a commitment. It should be a place where two souls join under love and trust, etc. Marriage should liberate them. It should not tie them down. I prefer to earn it and it will be appreciated. I prefer to earn it and it will be appreciated more. A woman is like a pillar of the family. They make things invisible. Every women are the backbones of every family. Without a woman, a family is unimaginable. Being a woman, I'm happy to say that and I'm proud to say that I am the backbone or I will be the backbone of my family. A woman's contribution to the family is invisible or great, which is not considered in today's status. They stand as the pillars and the shoulder bones for each and every family. But why their contributions are unseen or invisible? Is that the reason that they don't have a salarified job, or they do not earn money on their own by doing some work in their homes or going out for a job? More or less everything seems to be same. Even though they do not have money on their own or they do not produce money on their own by doing some work, without them a family would be nothing. Right from the morning till the bedtime, the work of women is unimaginable. Every woman works so hard so that the works that others could not do will be simplified and it would be so simple for them to do. She makes it so simple that it would not be a burden for others. She collects all the burdens from the family and she makes it as a biggest gift for all. So please do respect women in their family, in your family, in others' family too. A woman is so special gift which God has given to each and every individual. Their contribution might be less if you think so, but their contribution is the greatest thing, which is an unimaginable thing. You could never live a life without a woman as your companion, as your sister, as your mother, as your daughter, and so on. So, respect each and every woman. Being a female is a matter of birth. Being a woman is a matter of age. But being a lady is a matter of choice. Being a female is a matter of birth. Being a woman is a matter of age. But being a lady is a matter of choice, says Merlin Mantra. I dream of an ideal world where women will be considered as who they are, how they are. And I say that a real independence is when a woman freely think that I am liberated from inside. That day we can say that women has achieved independence and it is a true sense. And thus I would like to conclude my speech saying, you must wish to see the change you want to be.